Alright everybody, welcome back. So this might be my last video that I record for tonight because as I mentioned before, I'm sick, and after the last Death Knight video I could already begin to feel my vocal cords starting to have issues. And after this I'm still going to have I'm going to have like 9 classes plus the neutrals, so that's going to be at least 2 more hours of talking, and I definitely do not think I'm going to be able to get through 2 more hours of talking about stuff before my vocal cords go out on me. So this might be the last one. I'll see, like, when I'm having trouble speaking, that's when it's going to stop. But I'll see what I can get through today. All right. So Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter. What did Demon Hunter get? Demon Hunter. The basic things that they got are removal and outcast stuff. The outcast synergy, it's not really that great. But the removal stuff is pretty good. So a lot of the removal stuff is going to be real useful for Demon Hunter. Now, I mentioned it a little bit in my overview video, but for Finale, Demon Hunter has the problem that because they have an odd hero power, that a lot of the Finale cards might be a little more difficult for them to activate. Like the odd Finale cards are easier for them to activate, but for even cards like the Promo Drake, like it's going to be one of those cards where it's not going to really be a thing they're going to take, or it's not going to be something that you can rely on. Anyway, let's get into the cards here. So first off, what do we got? We've got Security. Summon 2/1/1 Illidari with Rush. Outcast. Summon one more. You're not going to get the Outcast early, so this is a coordinated strike where if you get to Outcast it, you get it for 1 more mana. So, is that good? It's better than Coordinated Strike, but is it really that good? I don't think so. I think it's a 3-star card. Okay, next one here is Guitar Soloist. So, it sounds good on paper. If you control no other minions, draw a spell, a minion, and a weapon. This sounds really, really good. So, 5 mana, 4/3, draw 3 cards. That sounds great. So, problems here. Number 1, when you draw a card, you generally want to either have, like, you're either looking for an answer, so you don't want a big draw, or you want to, what do I want to say? You want to draw when you're massively ahead. So just as an example here, Sprint guarantees a draw for 4 cards for Rogue, right? The current 4 mana Sprint. And that's at 77. This, you get a 4/3, which is basically a card, and then you draw 3 cards. So you can't take multiples of these because, like, if you draw a weapon, then you're probably not going to have another weapon, so then it becomes low. And there's a chance you may not even have a weapon. 2, you can only play this if you have nothing on board, which means you're either even or you're behind. And if you're even, you're taking a tempo loss. If you're behind, then you're not really going to have all that much. You won't have that much in order to, how would I say it? You play this, you're not going to have something to really get you back ahead. So it's good. It's definitely good. I think the solo aspect definitely hurts it. So overall, I have it as another 3-star card here. All right, 1 second. Okay. Next card here, Taste of Chaos. Deal 2 damage, Finale, discover a foul spell. This is basically Ruined Orb for 1 less mana, but you need the Finale. So obviously, in that case, worse than Ruined Orb, but because it's only 1 mana, it's still really, really, really good. And again, yeah, because of the small hero power, it's going to be easier to get the Finale off on this than maybe other classes, because you always do want the hero power. So overall, I would still take it over Ruined Orb, probably. That might be a mistake. I have it as a 5-star card. I could see someone saying it's a 4-star card, but I personally have it as 5. 1 second. Okay, next one here is going to be Rare's Glaive Tar. 4 mana, 4/2 weapon, Death Rattle, draw a card, play Outcast cards to improve. So you can draw 2 cards, 3 cards, so on. 4 mana, 4/2 weapons, those are solid. Draw a card, that's good. Playing Outcast cards. So I don't think you need to trigger the Outcast. I think you just have to play a card that has Outcast on it. So overall, really good card. It's an easy 5-star card. It's a card you're going to want to take. You're going to want to get the Death Rattle off on it. Like Death Rattle's, like even just drawing 1 is fine on this. But yeah, it's going to be a really strong card for Demon Hunter. All right. Next one is going to be Snakebite. And their throat's coming back here. Snake Bite. 2 mana, 1/1 rush. Battlecry, gain 1/+1/+1 for each mana that died this turn. So, 2 minions die, you get +3+. You get a 3/3. So if you got things like Coordinated Strike, like got Security, you played this, you got a really strong minion. That's a good combo. Is that really reliable, though? I don't think it is. I think we've had cards like this. I don't think it's all that reliable. So ultimately, I have it as kind of like a 2-star card. I mean, it's not bad. There are going to definitely be decks where this is good, but I think for the most part, you want your removal to not be conditional, and that's what this is. Okay, next card here we've got is going to be Rush the Stage. Draw 2 Rush minions, they cost 1 less. I've played Rush Warrior in Arena. I know that you don't always get the Rush cards that you need, so there are going to be times where this is not going to draw 2 Rush minions. Now, there are cases like Ildari Inquisitor, where it has Rush, and just having a a tutor for that is good. That's good enough. But overall, I think this is it's a solid card. I think it's a 3-star card. That's basically it. And down here. Next one here, Eye of Shadow. Your hero has Lifesteal. So for this one, like, how often does that matter? Probably not. You play this with a weapon, you gain a little bit of health. And it's a mediocre card. It's a 2-star card. It's basically just a 2-drop. That's all it needs to be said. Okay. Next one, Instrument Smasher. 1 second here. When your weapon is destroyed, equip a random Demon Hunter weapon. Problem is, how often are you going to draft weapons, and how often are you going to be able to destroy them with this here? And number 3 is the random Demon Hunter weapon you're going to get really all that great? I mean, they're good weapons, but I'm saying that it's a little bit too situational. If you get enough weapons, then yeah, take this, but otherwise, I think this is just like, it's a regular 4 mana 3/6, and that's just like a solid 3-star card. Okay, on to the legendaries. What we got? We've got Going Down Swinging. Give your hero +2 attack and immune this turn, attack every enemy minion. 5 mana, you get to deal 2 damage to all enemy minions. 6 mana, you get the hero power, deal 3 damage to all enemy minions. Alright, I mean, that's good. 6 mana, deal 3, that's good. That's in the 5-star range. And then, like, if you can combine this with, like, the Eye of Shadow to heal with weapons, I think, like, the first couple of minions you hit, they get hit by the weapons. I think that you can probably attack first with a weapon, and then play this, and then attack everything again. So, like, there's a lot of different things you can do with this. There's a lot of Demon Hunter cards that buff your attacks, so you can get, like, a massive board clear off of this. So, ultimately, yeah, I think this is a 5-star card. And then finally, we've got Alvaria Dark Revan. Rush, after friendly Rush minion attacks, give your minions +1 attack. So it's 4 mana 4/3 Rush that buffs your minions attack by 1. And if you got other Rush things that you play with it, then you can keep on doing that. That's okay. That's good. Like, I'm not going to say it's bad, but like, you need the board for it. It's not really that great of a combo card. Like, if you get the combo, it's insane. Like, with a bunch of Rush stuff to buff your board. But overall, I think it's just like, it's a solid star card. I think it's a 3-star card. Okay, and that's it for Demon Hunter. Again, as I said, my throat's beginning to feel it, so I'm not sure. I am going to stop at some point tonight. I just don't know where. And like, when you see my shirt change, you'll know when it's the next day for me. All right, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.